Today, in Bad End Theater, we sacrifice ourselves for the Overlord. We died. We try to warn the Overlord of the plot against her. We all die together in a fire. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, The Lost Chevalier, and we'll welcome back to Bad End Theater. Let's continue, shall we? Let's see, what bad ends can we get this time? We can go a bad end if we go the main stage with the Overlord, Dutiful and Heroic. So, Dutiful, Heroic. These two can go out because they don't care. Let's go with the Maiden. Skip. Introduce yourself. Skip. But then, a hero barges into the room. His clothes are stained by a dark liquid. It's dripping from his weapon too. You realize it must be demon blood. Something horrible has happened. The hero suddenly dashes forward towards the Overlord, sword drawn. Protect her, martyr, oh no! You selflessly throw yourself in front of the hero's blade, acting as a shield. It's funny, you think you never could have imagined this will be the way you die. The roles are all switched around, but it feels right to you somehow. You are glad your destiny turned out to be saving someone rather than being saved yourself. As your vision fades, you hope that everything turns out alright for your new friend. Aww, sacrificial maid in the end. Reset the stage. Okay, let's go again, same. Skip, introduce yourself, skip, do nothing. The hero blade pierces the Overlord and she lets out a horrible scream. You flinch. The Overlord is slain. The hero smiles and holds you a hand to you, saying it's time to go home. His glove is drenched in blood. Hesitantly, you take his hand. The hero guides you through the castle, past the corpses of his enemies. You try to keep your eyes at your feet. There is blood everywhere. You shut your eyes, but even then, you can't escape the smell. All of this was because of you, wasn't it? You exit the castle, and the hero leads you back to the village. Everyone celebrates the hero's great triumph over the demons. You feel sick, but you take part in the festivity regardless. Complacent Maiden! Damn it! Rest of the stage. Okay, we have all the ones we need over here. Let me see the bad end thing. Dun 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 dun. There is something here, it seems. So, it needs to be antisocial. I say to stay. I say to go, I mean. He must be trusting. Returns to the Overlord with the hero. Disloyal. There is another way to do this, though. Stay with the Overlord. Diplomatic. Disloyal. All of these will take me over here. So, I decided to stay. Diplomatic. Disloyal. Diplomatic, disloyal. Diplomatic. Disloyal. Got the Maiden! Yay! Introduce yourself. Near the castle entrance, you spy a group of suspicious demons congregating. They are talking about assassinating the Overlord. You have to warn her. But the hero shakes his head. He says that if this is the true nature of demons, the world is better off with the less of them. This isn't right, you think. What kind of hero passes up the chance to save a life? The demons have taken notice of you. It's now or never. You take off into the castle and the unreliable hero follows shortly after. You burst into the Overlord's room, all your words spilling out at once. You should probably slow down, but there is no time. The Overlord seems to have followed your frantic explanation, but clearly doesn't understand the urgency of the situation. The orderly you recognized from before barges in, calling you a liar. You are surprised they were a part of this evil plot. They seem so nice. The other demons come in right after them, saying the whole thing was the first underling idea. Everyone's shouting at each other. It's really stressing you out. You are relieved when the Overlord demands silence. She threatens them with violence, and you think she is very Overlordly-like in this moment. The group of demons hiss to each other before shutting the door, leaving the little one behind. You watch as he pounds at the door in distress. Have they locked you all in? You have a bad feeling about this. And thinking that must be jinxed, because now the room is engulfed in flames. If only you had ignored those demons before, you and the hero wouldn't have stumbled into this situation. If you had just pretended not to hear them, if you left as you were told, only the Overlord would have been killed. But you couldn't have done that. That path isn't an option for you. You think that no matter what, you will always strive for the path where everybody survives. It must exist. It simply must. The Overlord sees her underling. They beg for their life. You pray. You don't know what else to do, so you just pray. The Overlord claws pierce the underling chest. They scream an awful scream. She digs and twists her claws into the poor thing while you continue to pray. But there is no saving any of you now. You, the Overlord, the hero, and the underling's corpse are consumed by flames. Devout Maiden end. Okay, there is a way to save everybody. There is a way to save everybody. You can't tell me otherwise. Okay, let's go for the bad end of the hero now. There is a bad end if we go for Martyr. We need to go Dutiful, the Maiden, Heroic, and Martyr. So, if I go over here, choose the Martyr one, only that. We go over here, we skip this one, we kill the evil demons, destroy the Overlord. You launch forward to put an end to the evil's Overlord, but your blade pierces the Maiden instead. She has sacrificed herself to protect the demon. It takes you a moment to recover from the shock. The Overlord wails. Why did you do that? You're not sure if the question is directed at you. The Overlord strikes at you in vengeful rage. You parry, and she's slain. Your soul feels heavy. You look at your hands, your clothes. Blood. So much blood. You look to the fallen maiden, wondering what to tell the townspeople. Why will she protect the Overlord? She must have been brainwashed by demonic magic. You keep at the Overlord's head, wrapping it in your cape, and begin your long journey back to town. You will say that you were too late, that nothing could be done for the girl, but the Overlord is slain. There will be a celebration. Loyal Hero End. Damn. Okay, what else do we have? What other ending do we have to reach? Let me see. Antisocial. She needs to be antisocial. I flee for the demons. Obedient. Trusting. Disloyal and captor. So, we need to go here. We go for disloyal and captor. And after that, we go to disloyal and captor. Antisocial. Obedient. Maiden behavior, obedient. Antisocial, obedient. Obedient? No, antisocial. We can take these two out. So we have now antisocial. Hero flees from the demons. Obedient. The hero believes the main story, trusting. And disloyal. Okay. Okay. Let me just give me a second. Done. So, the hero flees from the demons, the obedient, the maiden story, trusting, disloyal. Okay, we're going there. We are going there. You're the hero, blah blah blah. You feel like a coward, blah 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 blah. Believe his story. Have no reason to assume she's lying, blah 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 blah, the townspeople. When you reach the gates, you ask the demon if they have seen the maiden. They have. They inform you she has been held in a dungeon at the moment. She trusts them and in return they lock her up. So demons are truly evil after all. You demand they take you to her, but they do not let you pass. You should have expected as much from these unreasonable creatures. You know what you must do. You thrust your way through the demons before you and rush to the castle alone. You are the only one who can save the maiden now. What the fuck are you doing killing all my soldiers? The Overlord is angry. You vow to exterminate her and all of demonkind. You clash again and again, but the Overlord isn't going down easy. You are both dangerously low on health when everything goes black. Your quest has come to an abrupt end. Unlucky hero end. Okay, so we have the unlucky hero end now. We have all the bad endings of these, well, almost all the bad endings. We need to go... Let me see. Resolute, disloyal. So, we go for antisocial, obedient, trusting, resolute. Resolute, obedient, disloyal, not capture, antisocial, resolute. Trusting, believes the maiden story. So, let me see it again. Antisocial, done. Run for the demon, obedient. Trusting, resolute, disloyal. And we got it here. Let's go with the hero. You are the hero! Yeah! Flees like a coward! Trust her, believe her story. Sure what to do, she drags you along with her. She has much better odds with you around, so you don't object. Adventure awaits. When you make it to the castle, you spy a group of suspicious demons hanging around near the entrance, and you can't help but overhear their conversation. They are talking about assassinating their overlord. This proves to you that demons really are awful creatures. We have to tell her about this. You don't understand what the maiden is thinking. The world is better off with less demons. They are all called ruthless creatures that should be destroyed. And those same creatures have just noticed your eyes dropping. The maiden takes off into the castle, and you have no choice but to follow. You burst into the Overlord's room. The maiden frankly tries to communicate what she has overheard. A demon underling barges in next, calling you liars. It's followed by a group from the entrance, who shifts the blame back into the little one. These demons only care about themselves. How low can they be? You begin shouting at them, and the whole room dissolutes into noise until the Overlord yells for everyone to shut their traps. She threatens them with violence. This Overlord is no better than her subjects. You grip your sword tightly. If you have to cut through everyone here to get this maiden to safety, you certainly will. The group of demons hiss to each other before shutting the door, leaving the runt of the leader behind. You glance around you another exit, but there isn't one. You have a terrible feeling about this. In an instant, the whole room is in flames. What kind of demonic magic is this? The underlings bounce on the door, upset that it's been betrayed. You join in, vowing to slay the covered demons on the other side. The next moment, the Overlord has taken hold of the underling. It's crying for mercy. She thrusts her claws into her underling's chest, and it lets out a horrible scream. You back away. You won't be the next target of her rage. She continues to git and twist her claws into his imp body. You can no longer watch. You look to the maiden. She's crying, hand clasped together in prayer. No, to have faith in a time like this, you envy her. The two of you, the Overlord, and the underling's corpse are all consumed by flames. Resigning hero end. Damn. But this is all the time I have for today. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching. I hope. Oh, wait a second. Let me see. Wait. Diplomatic and possessive. We have one with the underling, boys. We can do that. Polite. Diplomatic and possessive. So. Possessive. Diplomatic. Polite. We should go. Let's go for one of the underling. The server, yes, there. Hear her up. Hello. I didn't see what... Yeah, I need to kill the Overlord. You sneak up to the Overlord's room, but there is a couple of humans in there. You watch the scene unfold. You aren't sure why, but the Overlord suddenly cuts down the hero. She approached the maiden you brought to her earlier. With the Overlord distracted, you figure this is a good chance as any. You launch a sneak attack, getting her right in the back. She flinches, giving you enough advantage to take her down. You rip the Overlord apart until she stops moving. That was messier than you would have liked. The maiden mutters something from the corner. Thank you for saving me. It wasn't your intention, but it sounds like you did something heroic. You tell the maiden to go home, this place is dangerous. She follows your advice and leaves the castle. Your castle. You are the new Overlord. Heroic Underling, end. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, the next ending is going to be this one. You need to be resolute and everything needs to go to shit. After that we have like a lot of endings over here that we can get. And a lot of endings too this way. Hungry and Dutiful, we didn't do that. There are a lot of endings over here. And there is even one thing that we can do here. This is we're gonna leave it to the end, so we can have this option. It's going to be interesting. There is a good ending. There must be a good ending. Oh, we have another one with this one. Oh yeah, the Resolute one, the one that we burn all together, and this one is killed. But this is all the time I have for today. Thank you very much everybody for watching. I hope you had a blast. I was the Lost Chevalier, signing out. Bye bye.